Please be advised that the views and opinions of the host and guests do not reflect those of the station, the management, and its network.
Welcome back to Millennial TV. And for today, mga ka-millennial, dahil nga ang topic natin is all about balance. And kanina we already talked about balance when it comes to health. Ngayon naman we have a guest that will join us to talk about balancing our lives and our careers. A reporter and a vlogger who also happens to be a GNN network newscaster. That's all. Welcome back, Miss Charlie Barredo. Welcome! Hi!
Hello.
Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Ayan.
How are you? Kamusta naman? I'm so sorry.
Nag-aabot ba kayo
kamusta
before?
Hindi kami
hindi.
nakapag-abot. So, kwentuhan mo naman kami how your career progression was. Kasi before, you were here in GNN. You were a part of the GNN family as well. So, how was your job or experience sa pagiging isang reporter, and now, ano yung pinagkakabalahan mo in life?
Yes, kasi originally theater actress ako. Pero during my teens, parang I wanted to venture into journalism.
Yes, yeah.
So in my mid-20s, dito yung first job ko. I think I started here noong mga 2015. So yun, I was a journalist here nung for almost 2 years, I think. And then ang dami kong ginagawa dito, from writing my news reports, doing field works, and then after that I transferred to other media companies, and then my last job was at ABS-CBN, and then syempre nag-shut down siya, and then after that, during the pandemic, just like everyone else, I was thinking, paano kaya ako how can I create something new given my skills, kasi sayang naman yung natutunan ko, di ba? So I decided nung 2021 to put up my own online news outlet, since you know, having something online was the new it thing, right? So that's when I intertwined my journalistic experience
Online.
and online and when I merged both.
Ginagawa mo pa yun hanggang ngayon?
Yes, we have a website. It's called BuzzBeat Media, and then we have different social media platforms also. We have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm actually not a vlogger, but
okay.
yun, more of a journalist. Yun.
Yeah,
So,
kasi
and
news, di ba?
yes,
Yeah.
news. Oo. Hindi ako
So,
Nag-film
ikaw rin
mag-isa.
nag-write?
hindi po. Oo. If ever, we used to report like showbiz balita on our vlog before, and pero we're focusing more on news articles, different beats.
Okay.
Baka naman you can plug your
Yes.
social media or YouTube page if meron.
Para makita din ng
Para
mga
ma-check ng
ka-millennials
viewers.
natin, where can they find your social media handles, ganyan.
Well, actually, everyone can check out our website, www.buzzbeatmedia.com. And madali lang yun. In Instagram, just type Buzzbeat
Yeah.
Media. And then Facebook, actually mali yung pangalan namin. It's called Showbiz Beat kasi yun yung pangalan namin dati. And it's kind of hard to change the name. But yun, you can type Showbiz Beat or Buzzbeat Media there. And then on YouTube then. And we also have a Pinterest account.
Ay, wow! Very on trend.
Cute, oo. May Pinterest.
May TikTok din kami,
Ay,
pero
wow, love
yeah, oo. Actually.
Ayan.
So how is it? How is the experience of establishing your own news network essentially, 'di ba? So ano yung experience like? Of course, you applied what you learned when it comes to journalism sa mga experience mo before. But then again, when you're establishing your own company, it's a different thing, 'di ba? So how is that experience for you? Paano mo siya sinimulan? And how did you even process kung paano mo sa start yung gantong klaseng company?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's a legit company just yet, compared to other
Network.
established networks. It's just Pretty much simple lang. Like, I think I give a lot of credit to my last job, ABS. Kasi when I started out, more of broadcasting ako
Yeah.
actually. And I didn't really know much online. So the technical part, and I'm not a very tech-savvy person din, di ba? So I had to learn. Pero buti na lang, I had experience and I learned a lot from ABS-CBN when it came to uploading your own articles and stuff like that. CMS, yung mga ganon. And then I just applied all of that to my website right now. And just like any good thing in life, it always takes time for anything that you put up to thrive in the
Yeah.
end. So I can't really say we're there just yet, pero hopefully in a couple of years it will mag-boom siya, hopefully.
Pero nung nag-start ka, one-man team ka.
Yes, I wrote I think mga 300 articles in 1 year.
Nice.
But now I'm trying to hire more writers and like field journalists sana kasi syempre when you're the boss parang you have a lot of responsibilities that you have to overlook a lot of things, diba? And you can't really afford to do the things that you did before, diba? So meron kaming web developer, social media manager,
Yeah.
and then right now I'm trying to look for other
Wow. So
writers.
you have a team.
A small team lang.
Slowly building.
Yeah, a startup mission.
Yes.
Yun. Since we're talking about balance naman, do you think meron kang work-life balance?
Well, I think at my age kasi, I don't really have a hard time balancing it with anything else because hindi naman na ako yung tipong lumalabas talaga. So I'm really more focused on work. Maybe in my 20s or early 30s, I had a hard time balancing kasi I wanted to work and go out at the same time to maximize my youth stage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pero right now, medyo tapos na ako dun But the only advice I can give other people who are a lot younger than me is know your priorities na lang and what's more important.
Yeah.
Oo.
Ito, what do you think about no work at home policy or post-work hours?
No,
Yung mga,
I
yung
think,
purely on-site work.
I think that depends talaga on the individual kasi, 'di ba? Like if you can choose to work anywhere, I think nowadays, and the pandemic has completely changed our lifestyles, 'di ba? I think mas beneficial nga ngayon, 'di ba,
Yeah.
that we get to work from home
Yes.
given the traffic situation also here in Manila. 'Di ba? We can't really afford to go back and forth, 'di ba?
Yeah. If I were to choose nga, I would rather choose work from home rather than work on-site. But there are jobs talaga na you have to
You have to go
report
out,
at the
yeah.
office. Yeah.
Depende rin sa work kasi di ba yung mga salesperson, need nilang,
Yeah, yun nga,
Makipag-meet
which is
talaga.
really ironic. They have the minimum wage, but they are the ones that needs to be present in also.
Talagang labor,
Yeah.
manual labor eh. Ako naman, speaking from experience, no working from home, I think one of the things that's difficult to balance, since we're talking about balance, when you're working from home, yes, it's a blessing that you get to work
Okay.
from home.
Parang
Kasi,
ano pa yung
of
sabihin
course,
mo?
yung hassle ng commute and everything, wala na yun. And also, of course, the expenses.
Yes.
Yung expenses mo paglabas,
Baon.
di ba? Like, yung pagkain mo pa lang,
Yung
and
pag-prepare mo pa lang.
yung commute mo, di ba?
True.
Pero when you're working from home kasi, it's difficult to find a place kasi your home essentially is somewhere you get to relax, to
Yeah.
rest, di ba? But when it's also your workplace, yun yung mahirap i-distinguish. Like, for example, when I just started, nahirapan din ako to compartmentalize my time. 'Di ba na parang okay, hanggang gantong time lang ako mag-work and then stop na. But then hindi ko yun talaga na-follow through kasi you're working at home eh.
All
So
day,
parang
yeah.
yung ano mo parang tendency is to continually check your work, ganyan. And I think that's what people who are working from home also struggle with. Kayo ba, sa tingin ninyo, nakapag-experience na ba kayo na from home ang work or talagang purely on-site yung mga past na experiences niyo with
Ako hindi.
Well, right now I do
Yeah.
work from home, but I also have coverages. So, syempre, when I have my coverages
yes.
outside, diba? Like
So you
events or
have,
press cons or media cons, I have to go out, so I have to balance both. Pero, like what I said, again, at this stage of my life, I'm more like a home person na.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really
Yeah.
like going out a
Working
lot.
from home really works for
Yes,
you.
yes.
Kaya may
Ako, I'm still struggling to
Yeah.
find that balance. Kasi yes, I work from home, pero yun nga din, lumalabas din ako for shoots here, di ba? And also for news, ganyan. So, ayun din, parang ako, I'm trying to get where Charlie is now,
Yeah.
di ba? Oh, ikaw kanina, Chris, sabi mo,
Wala.
ikaw
Hindi
hindi.
ko pa na-experience yung work from home.
Ah,
Hindi
really? Oh, kasi yung work mo before, laging lumalabas nagta-travel. Yes.
Pero before like when I was starting out, when I also worked here, mga 8 hours ako. And then other media companies din, like employee talaga. So,
Yes.
dumaan din ako doon.
Ito naman,
Ayan.
next question. How important is it to have a healthy lifestyle?
In building our career.
Yes, in building our career. May kasunod pala.
Siyempre, you have to be physically fit, mentally fit, to be able to work better.
Yeah. Ikaw, what was your opinion on that before we give our insights? Kasi of course, she's our special guest for today.
Well, may karapatan ba akong mag-give ng advice? Kasi I don't really go to the gym and I don't really like exercising, ha? I'll be honest. Pero I do try to keep, I try to keep my weight intact. Like, ayoko, pag medyo sumisikip na yung pants ko or something, I try to, what I eat.
Ito na,
Doon,
parang ganon.
medyo ma-diet ako. Pero yung jogging, going to the gym, treadmill, hindi talaga ako mahilig doon. So, hindi ko na pinipilit yung sarili ko. So yun, I just, balance lang talaga in terms of, like, I don't eat rice, and I don't eat a lot of meat. I cut down on the sweet sometimes, and I'm more of a fish and, fish, because I don't like my vegetables either. Sorry, this is really bad advice. Pero, yun, that's what I do. Yun.
Ako kasi, I think, ang mahirap mag-build ng career when you're not really healthy. Yung nabanggit mo kanina, it's not just about being physically fit. It's also about being mentally fit, emotionally fit, di ba?
Yes.
It's a good mixture of those things. Si Chris, hindi siya makarelate sa atin kasi he is a fitness buff. Tapos, di ba,
True.
very secured kasi si Chris ever since.
Very active.
Oo, parang very active. Tapos, parang wala naman siya problema when it comes to things like
To
that.
work.
Dinog show si Chris talaga nga naman. Pero ayun, ikaw ba, Zara? Kasi you are a model. It's a thing, di ba, na in the industry, you have to keep yourself in check.
Yes, actually very dapat kung ano yung weight mo before. When I was 15, my weight was like 90 kilograms. As in, yun lang talaga. So they expect me to weigh like
Maintain that.
Yeah, to
Oo.
maintain that. Or maximum of 110 pounds. So, ang hirap kasi our body changes, di ba? Lalo na when we mature, we go at a very older age, di ba? It's very hard to diet na and all. So, I'm slowly transitioning to commercial, which is really works for me kasi malaki yung bayan. So, yun.
Less strict ba sila when it comes to
Commercials.
commercials?
Yes. Actually, kayo pwede kayo. As long as you're G to do VTRs and all. They're very, they look for a lot of looks. Ayun.
Kasi di ba pag VTRs, may mga pegs yan. Kung ano yung character. And
Yeah, so I think modeling is not a parang lifelong commitment job na you're gonna do. Kasi nga, you're gonna be physically judged eh. Eh, di ba, over time, we do change.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not very, also, in terms of money, it's not,
sustainable.
it's not sustainable.
Okay. Ang interesting ng topic natin. Ang dami na natin napuntahan.
Parang ibang topic na yun. So, we can
Yes.
talk more about
Oo,
that.
we can talk more about it sa next segment natin. Kasi Chris, ano yung pag-uusapan natin sa next
Ano ba?
segment natin?
Ayan, huwag kayong aalis dahil marami pa tayong pag-uusapan na interesting discussion here on Millennial TV.